Hello, everybody. Good evening. Yes, it's in the evening time, but welcome to Monday. I hate this. My laptop is really slow. Excuse me, I'm not being able to. I just got through eating some crackers. I ain't been able to get it to do anything, so I tried shutting it down. It didn't even want to shut down. So I just turned the button off. But it didn't want to go off that way. So I unplugged it. And it's still, the light's still shining saying that it's on. But I'm just going to wait it out, because when it's unplugged, it don't take long for it to stay on and it goes off even when it's up and running good. So unplug it and just wait it out and let it die, let it rest a little bit, then I can cut it back on. So my point is, I cannot see my date and time to tell y'all the date and time. And yes, that bugs me. So, but today is Monday. It is the month of October. What is the date? Okay, I remember it being the 16th. So is today the 17th? Or is it past that and it's already the 18th or 19th? I don't know. I can't remember, but somewhere around there, okay? Alright. The time. I ain't gonna be able to tell you the exact time because I have no clock in here. I use my laptop time. I know it's after 4 o'clock though, okay? Because I remember looking at it just a little bit ago before it messed up and I'm having to do all this. And it was 4 o'clock. Straight even 4:00. So it's after 4 o'clock now. But I don't think it's 4:30 yet. So somewhere between 4 o'clock and 4:30 p.m. in the evening time. Okay? Okay. There you go. I am so tired, y'all. This is how my day has went today. I got up about 8 o'clock, maybe a little after. So, I did all my stuff, ate breakfast, took my medicine, prayed. I was feeling a little achy and feeling a little bad, so I didn't really feel like walking and trying to do all of my schedule like I like to do. I just wanted to kind of sit back here and watch videos. So I did watch videos for a little while back here. But then dishes was piled up big time in the kitchen and needed to be done. There was a lot of clean clothes that we had washed and not folded yet, so that needed to be done. And I don't know. I was also in the mood to read my book, my good book I told y'all about, because I was getting closer to the end, and I was just really anxious to find out what was going to happen next, and trying to figure out who it was and all this kind of stuff. So, I wanted to read. So, I made me a plan out. So, I stopped watching videos, and I left my laptop on, and it's been on this whole time while I've been up there doing all this, and that's probably why it's messed up and slow and not wanting to work. The light still ain't went off. I may have to take the battery out to get it to go off. I don't know, I'm mashing the button. I hope it don't get to where it won't work at all. But anyway, so I went to the front then, and I had me a plan. And I don't know, at that point, I started feeling like, I noticed that I wasn't feeling achy anymore like I was. So I didn't feel as bad. And I even felt like, hey, I can probably make myself walk a little bit. So, this was my plan I came up with. I got on the treadmill and I walked for a minute and a half. I sat down and drank me some water, rested, a few minutes, probably a few seconds, maybe a whole minute at the most, from walking. Then I went in my bedroom and I folded some clothes and put them up. Then I came out and sat down on the couch in the living room and I read my book for a little bit. Now, I didn't read a whole chapter because the chapters in this book is like 7, 8, 9 pages long, okay? The way I count the pages, it's really double that. If you count both sides, I only count one page. But if you count both sides, all the words you have to read, then it's going to be double the 7 or double the 8 or double the 9. So, there you go. So, there's these in the chapter, now I don't know what they're called. Maybe some of you do, and maybe some of you can help me out and tell me and explain it to me. But all throughout the chapter, there is what I call pauses. Instead of the words being all together all the way down the page from top to bottom, some pages are like that. But on some pages, there's a skip, a pause between this section of words and this section of words or sentences, whatever you want to call it. Now I call them pauses or either skips. I don't know what they're really called. I don't even understand why a book has to have them. I kind of do, because I'm thinking it's kind of going from one scene of people talking and doing something to another scene of people talking and doing something. But is that called a certain thing? So anyway, I have several of those through the chapter. So what I done, when I sat down on the couch and read my book, I read from the beginning of the chapter I started on to the first pause. Then I put my book down. Went into the kitchen. I started straightening the kitchen up, throwing stuff away, putting stuff up, wiping table and counters off, organizing the dirty dishes, fixing a sink of hot soapy water and getting some dishes in there soaking. Then, because the dishwasher was full of clean, well, not full, we had probably pulled some out, probably about half full of clean dishes in the dishwasher. But I stopped there and I came back and sit down on the couch and I read to the next pause. Then I put my book down and I got on my treadmill and I walked another minute and a half. That made it 3 minutes altogether. Then I got off the treadmill and I rested a little bit from that. Then I folded another basket of clothes and put those up. Then I picked my book back up and I read to the next pause. Then I went back in the kitchen and I put I unloaded all the clean dishes out of the dishwasher and put them up so it would be empty. Then I took, because I only had glasses soaking in the hot soapy water, so I took all the glasses out and put them in the dishwasher and I put some more on soaking in the water. Then I went back to the couch and got my book. I read to the next pause. Then I put my book down and then I got back on the treadmill again. I had done walk 3 minutes, so I walked 2 more minutes to make it 5 minutes altogether. And that was the last time I walked for today, so I only walked 5 minutes on the treadmill. So then I got off, rested from that. Then I folded the last basket of clothes and put them up. Then I picked up my book and I read to the next pause. Or by this time it might have been the end of that chapter, because I think I read another chapter or 2. I don't even remember. But I've been doing this ever since. I got up at 8 something, okay? I ate my breakfast and took my medicine and, well, I prayed while I was eating and taking my medicine. And then I came back here and watched a few videos. I think it was actually 10 o'clock, somewhere around 10 o'clock when I got started. So from 10 till just now, when I quit and come back here, well, I tried to get on, to make my computer do something, it won't do nothing. It light's still shining. Anyway, so, I've been doing that all day, from 10 to now. So, walked the last time, rested, folded the last basket of clothes, picked up my book and read a little bit, went to the kitchen, put some more dishes in the dishwasher and put some more in the water to soak, went back and read my book. Then I got up and went in my bedroom and made my bed, and I emptied all the little trash cans. Then I sat down and read my book. Then I went to the kitchen and put some more dishes on the dishwasher. In the dishwasher, I mean. And then I sat down and I read my book again, and I finished a chapter. I got one chapter left of this book, and I'll be through with it. And I already know who the killer is. And again, it's a shock. It's not who I've been thinking. I've been thinking 2 or 3 different people, but it's not who, it never is who you think it is. Anyway, so I'm going to finish that tonight and start another book tonight. If I even get to reading. Because now that I've done all that and all this time's been passed, I've not been back here doing anything. I've barely watched videos. I'm just now getting started making my videos that I've got to upload. I've got hobbies and crafts to do. I got to straighten some things up in my room. I've got to cut more material out for Albert and Elizabeth to make corn bags for the cornhole games, for the church tournament, cornhole tournament, and just all this stuff. And I may be up late in here tonight trying to get all that done. I may not even get to read tonight. So anyway, so I finished that. Then I went back to the kitchen, and there was the last of the dishes. Oh, it's not all of them. There's still some dirty pots and pans in there. They didn't all fit in the dishwasher. But I finished up, and I filled the dishwasher up. Well, I can't turn it on and wash dishes because we out of dishwasher soap. So anyway, I finished with that, and then I came back here, got to my laptop. I was fixing to check my email, because see, I ain't even checked my email yet. And then my computer messed up and wouldn't work, so I'm trying to cut it off, and I'm waiting on it. So I said, well, while I'm waiting on it, I'm just going to go ahead and start making my videos. So here I am. That's what I'm doing. So, now I'm worried about my laptop. The light's still shining. I've turned it off. I shut it down. It didn't work that way. I unplugged it. Y'all see it? It's black, but see the light on the button? It's all unplugged here. I don't know what. I guess my laptop is crashing on me and probably ain't gonna work now, and then that means I can't load up my videos, which, oh dear God, I'm gonna go crazy if that happens. Lord help me. So anyway, Elizabeth worked this morning, but now she's home. She's in the bed asleep. Benny's been out there all day working. Albert, first thing this morning, went to that house and did a little more work on it, and then he came home, and he's been outside working a little bit. And get this. He washed some clothes and put them in the dryer, and they never dried. The dryer ain't working. The brand new dryer, well, it's not brand new. Well, brand new, but not brand new, you know what I mean? It wouldn't dry the clothes. And Benny felt under there, and it was just blowing out cold air and all this kind of stuff, so Albert checked it. He called the guy he got it from, the guy told him to bring it in, so that's where Albert's at, and he took the dryer in. The guy told him he'd switch it out and give him another one. If it ain't one thing, it's another. So anyway, okay, I got a lot of stuff to do. My back is hurting. I'm tired from the up and down and, you know, walking, reading, folding clothes, reading, washing dishes, reading, walking, you know, and it taking forever and me really wanting to get back here and get started earlier than this. Oh, by the way, yes, I paused and fixed and had lunch and ate it. Wanted to eat my lunch watching videos, but Albert was in and eating, so I sat at the table in there with him to eat lunch, so. Anyway, okay, I'm going to try to do all my stuff. If my laptop gets to working and lets me, I'll upload this video, and I wanted to make another one. I was going to do another bingo, because everybody's, you know, did their word, and I was going to say the next word in bingo, but, will I get to put it up, or won't I? Okay, guys, that's all I have for you for right now in this one. So I guess I will say, I am out of here until next time. I'm done. I'm gone. Toodaloo.